Okay, so I've got a little update on Phoenix Furniture Studio. So traditionally I've always done, well, I started with the furniture. I've got my 9-to-5 job, office at a desk. That's my priority. And then evenings and weekends, it was furniture. And then that slowly evolved into furniture and vintage home decor. And I'm pausing the furniture. So it's just going to be the home decor sourcing and selling, and furniture's going to pause for now. And there's a number of reasons why this is happening. The furniture takes a lot of time, so it's really time hungry. And at the minute, I'm just feeling like I don't want to spend all that time. I still enjoy it. I still love it. It's a real great creative outlet. But in my ADD style, I pick up something new and I move on. So furniture has been around for 3-4 years. And I think I've gotten really good at it. And I love the pieces that I produce. But it's just not fulfilling me in the same way. It's not as exciting. And with a lot of the hobbies that I've had over the years, as soon as I start to feel like I've accomplished them and I'm good at the skill and there's not as much learning to be done, then I have a tendency to waver away. So I'm not saying I'll never come back to furniture, I'm definitely not saying that at all, but I just want to pause on that for now. I've got this piece behind me, which I'm finishing off. And then I've got that piece to do for November, and then I've got one more in January, and then that's it. So I'll be focusing on thrifting and selling online. I'm really enjoying it at the minute. Like, I really, really am enjoying. And I think it's a lot to do with like the buzz of finding stuff and selling stuff. It's like a double whammy buzz. And it's a lot quicker than furniture. That piece will take me a month to do because I'm not doing it full time. So it's a very slow burner, whereas sourcing and selling is quick, really quick, and not as time hungry as the furniture can be. I think I'll be able to do a lot more around it than just having to focus solely on it. So this week I thought I'd show you the workshop / now studio, I guess, and how it's looking, what I've done, what I've changed around in preparation, because that's another thing about me is as soon as I've made up my mind, it's full steam ahead. There's literally no pause. It's just very impulsive. It's who I am. If I didn't have these commissions already booked in, gotta know that those would already be gone. So let me flip you around and I'll show you. So that's pretty much all still looking the same. All my stock, once it's photographed and listed, goes in the tubs over there. That's stuff to be processed, and this is stuff still to be processed. Now, I did have a painting booth over here, which is gone, and that's just opened up the space so much more. So again, that's stuff that needs to be processed. I've got all my boxes, packing things there. And then I've got one of my work tables set up already. This is that massive Facebook haul that I picked up, which today's video is actually going to be us going through this bag here, but I thought I'd give you a bit of an update first. This I am still going to leave here so I can work on this and my other one. I'm not getting rid of any of my tools or anything just yet because I'll kick myself if I pick furniture back up in 12 months time and I've got to rebuy everything. So most of that I'll be able to use anyway in day to day, so it's staying. This is my little corner here that I've set up for when I do YouTube. And that's my little table that I use when I'm photographing items to list on the website. So that's how everything is looking at the moment. And let's grab this bag here and start going through it together. Oh, bloody hell, that's heavy. Okay, so I've got you set up like I had you last time, where you're looking down. So hopefully you don't mind it that way. This can be a little bit more interesting than just watching me hold stuff up, I guess. So I'm going to reach into the bag and grab the first thing. Now I don't know, see, does that go with it? Okay, yeah. So that's the first item there. So it's a little tureen and the lid has quite a bit of damage. So it's been repaired there. You can see the glue. It's got a chip there as well. So unfortunately, that is not going to be great. But, oh look, that's actually quite a good repair. I don't know if you can make that out. So it looks like that's been filled in. Can you see there? So it's been filled in and then it's been painted. So obviously the lady who had this loved it enough to spend that time to repair it like that. So unfortunately, that's not going to be seller. For information, that's Royal Semi-Porcelain, Mulberry Booths, England. So I'm still, oh, there's another repair there. I'm just spotting all these repairs now. I hate the idea of just throwing these away because they're damaged. So I'm still troubleshooting on what I can do with these pieces to try and give them a second life. You know, whether it be plant pots or, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what ideas you have for rescuing that. It doesn't have to be a tureen in its next life. It can be something completely different, but I just don't want to throw it away. I've pulled out another tureen set here. So it's the tureen and the saucer. The saucer looks to be in okay condition. Like there's no chips, there's no cracks. So that could be something I could sell. And it's the same brand, Royal Semi-Porcelain, Mulberry Booths, England. So I could definitely sell that. But then the tureen here, you can see it's got a massive break on the lid, which again has been glued. And then that's the tureen itself, which is Transferware 1790 late Mayors. Look at those lovely handles. I can't see any chips on here, so I might be able to sell that and that. So sell that as a set minus the lid. What do you think? Someone could still use that as like a sauce boat without the lid. Obviously, it's not the same make. It might be that I've got them mixed up, but potentially that could make a good little set to sell. Next out is this little gravy boat. All of this looks to be mostly blue and white, which I love the blue and white china. So again, can't see any damage on that. That looks to be in good condition. So yes, that is something I could sell. Gravy boats don't particularly sell very well, but given that it's blue and white and it's probably antique, I think it's worth selling. I just love that handle, how ornate it is. Next out the bag, I've pulled a number of saucers out, so we'll just fly through these quickly. So I've got this one, which is that infamous Blue Willow pattern. So this is real old willow, Booths, England. And that's in lovely condition, like all the gold gilding is still present. That's so pretty. Oh, then we've got a bit of decoupage. So this rose is stuck on there. And there is a break in there as well, which has been repaired. So unfortunately, that one is no good for selling. But again, I'd love to be able to do something with it. And it looks like the make is Chapman, made in England. So yeah, that's a no-go. Oh, lovely little floral saucer. That's Ainsley. That looks to be in good condition, bit of wear to the gold gilding, but still fine to sell. I'd probably lot these up as a bundle of saucers. That's a very pretty floral one as well. No mark on that. No damage either. And another pretty floral one. Gold gilding round the edge. And that's Crown Staffordshire, made in England. Very pretty. Oh, and then Teddy Bear's Picnic. Oh, that again is stuck on. So, yeah, unusual. And that's Myatt Son & Co. England. So there's that one with the teddy bear and then the plain yellow one. So I'll probably see if I can get the teddy bear off and then I can sell those too. Then I've pulled out a couple of these serving dishes. This I think is a gravy boat saucer again. So it would sit like that. But that and that does not match. So this is Tournevil's La Belle. So no damage on that one. There is some crazing, but I mean, given that it's probably about 100 years old, I think I'd have some crazing too if I was 100 years old. So yeah, that's definitely something I could sell. Oh, and then this lovely blue and white. Are these the same? Yeah, so they've both got, one slightly bigger than the other, but they've both got this Dutch windmill. So it's like the blue Delftware. So the La Hire, W.H. Grindley & Co. England. So that is lovely. And then that one there. They both look to be in really good condition. No chips or cracks that I can see. And then that's the same, the La Hire, Grindley & Co. England. So yes, again, definitely I could sell those, and I'd sell those as a pair. I've got a whole heap of dinner plates out now, or bowls. So there's this blue and white one, bit of gold gilding. That has quite a bit of crazing in it and wear to the gold gilding. That is the Imperial, W.H. Grindley & Co. and that pattern is Clover. And you can see the crazing and the staining underneath. So, depending on how many there are, I might sell it as a bundle and almost just include that one as free. So there's that one there. There's another one here. Oh, this one's got a chip on it. So there's a chip there. That's unfortunate. And you can see how the dye has come through for these clover leaves that they've painted on. And a third one. I can't see any chips on this one. The crazing isn't too bad on that one. So I might sell the three together and obviously declare the chip and the crazing, but someone might want them for display purposes and it might not matter too much to them about the crazing. But I'll list them and try and see what happens. So now, like that platter set, the Delft pattern, this looks to be the dinnerware now. So we've got the dinner plate there. We've got another one here. But unfortunately, it does look like there's a couple of chips which have been coloured in. Can you see there where it's just slightly darker? It looks like they've been painted in. And then this one. I do love the blue and white. And then these two smaller lunch plates. So that one looks to be all right. That one does have a rather large chip there that's been painted in. which is a pity because there could have been quite a nice set there. The 2 serving dishes, the 3 plates and the 2 lunch plates, but I might still just bundle it together. Oh, I'll have to have a think about it. I'll have to do a bit of research and see what they sell for and what is selling, whether it's singles or bundles. Then we've got this lovely dark blue Transferware. Can't see any chips or cracks on that. It's a beautiful pattern, look at that. Just think that's gorgeous. And that is Flora, K and C. Kate Myers, maybe Late Myers, I'm not sure. Let me know if you're familiar with that. And then this one, which is very similar, sort of like that dark blue, almost black Transferware. This one has got some crazing and some staining. I'm not sure if you can see that. No chips that I can see. And this one is Constance, WAA & Co, England. I would guess that most of this set is from the early 1900s. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You don't find china like this anymore. These are the last few bits out of the bag. So we've got here a little preserve pot, which is very badly damaged. So it's got cracks, it's been glued. The same with the lid there. That's unfortunate. It is so pretty. That's Paragon fine bone china, England. But yeah, that is finished, unfortunately. And then we've got this very cute little creamer. And that is Spode, made in England. Spode sells quite well, the blue and white, so that's a lovely find. And oh, Spode's Italian, Copeland Spode. So this is old Spode. Yeah, that is a very old Spode stamp. And it's that blue and white Transferware again. And it's, yeah, that floral sort of garden detail. That's lovely. Oh no! Can you see there where it's been painted? Oh, what a pity. So it's had its repair and then it's been painted. Oh, that's unfortunate. Then we've got this mug, Royal Crown Derby, made in England. Wow, wow, wow. That is lovely. The Royal Crown Derby Imari pattern sells for hundreds. That's one that I've got my eye out for finding in the wild. I'd be absolutely floored if I ever did. And I wasn't paying hundreds of pounds. But you never know. You keep looking. There's the stamp there. That's lovely. Lovely condition. And then it seems to be a set here. So again, the Copeland Italian Spode. We've got these bowls. Beautiful blue and white print. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, so these bowls here, I don't know if you can tell, they've got like in the lip, there's a dip. So there's a ridge and then it dips down. And then this one is just flat. There's no lip there. So that one's a bit of an oddity, but it's got the same stamp. And then these look to be perhaps the little saucers or side plates with the same stamp. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and those look to be in really lovely condition. So those and the bowls, I imagine these may have been like the fancy crockery that only came out when you had like guests, because those are definitely in immaculate condition. And then last two are these 2 little St. Dalfour jam spoons. So just ceramic spoons. But again, lovely if you've got that blue and white theme in your kitchen. So that's all my lot in this video. I'm really chuffed. The Spode, the Royal Crown Derby, that's really lovely. Lovely to find that. But I love seeing all the other makes and patterns. And yeah, I'm just going to have to do a bit of research on what needs to be sold individually or in little bundles. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy this one too.